Hello there and welcome to this tutorial on how to make sequential lighting on an Arduino system. My name is Oliver Chen and I'm here to take you through this extremely simple project. You'll need to have materials for assembling, and then you can copy the link to the code in the captions of my video. Now let us get to the materials list. The first material in this project are the LED lights. Prepare 3 LED lights of any color. I chose the colors red, yellow, and green as they are the most common colors. You can use blue or yellow or any color of LED lights. It's really your choice and this will not alter the code anyhow. As well, the code is designed for 3 LED lights, but you may alter the code and change the amount of lights you have. It's really all your choice. The next materials are the wires. What you essentially need is 1 black wire to symbolize connecting to the negative rod, also the ground port on the Arduino, and 3 multicolored wires. These can be of any color. Generally, these can all be of any color, but essentially in the Arduino world, black usually stands for negative and red typically stands for positive. The last objects you'll need are the 220 ohm resistors. You do not need to have 3, it depends on how many lights you are going to put on your system. Since I am utilizing 3 LED lights, then I will have 3 of these ohm resistors. Now we are ready to move on to the assembling part of this project. First off, lay out your simple materials, the breadboard and the Arduino. Place the USB cable to the side. You won't be needing this right now, and plugging it may result in some electric shock, which is very dangerous. First of all, we are going to take this black wire here that we prepared, and we are going to plug this from the ground port here. Let's turn this around. From the ground port here, and then we're going to connect this to a negative rail on the breadboard. Typically, in most Arduino systems, you do not want the wires sticking out, but since my wires are pre-cut, the end of the wires are very long, so they stick out. Typically, if they stick out, that may result in shock, so watch out. Now we are ready to plug in our 220 ohm resistors. I've zoomed in on my breadboard here because this step will not involve using the Arduino. We are going to take 1 ohm resistor, and we're going to plug this into any box here, as long as it's in the negative rail. So just make this more clear. In the negative rail, and then now we're going to form a bridge and plug the other side of the ohm resistor to the other side of the breadboard. Now we're going to emulate this with the other 2 ohm resistors. Try and make sure that they are equally spaced out, and this will make your final design more aesthetically pleasing. As you can see, I have 4 spaces in between these 2, so I'm going to emulate this with the 3rd one. And that's it for this step. Now we are going to use the LED lights. Before we utilize our LED lights in our assembly, there is an essential thing that you must know about LED lights for all projects, no matter simple or advanced. There are 2 rods in the bottom of the bulb. There's always a longer one and a shorter one. As you can see here, the one above is slightly longer. This means that this is positive and the other one is negative. Always remember, the longer rod of an LED light is positive while the shorter one is negative. Now, utilizing this information, let's zoom in on our breadboard here and we'll utilize our LED lights. Place the negative side of the LED light, which means the shorter side, right beside each of the ohm resistors. So I'm going to demonstrate the first one here. I've taken my longer side, put it on the other side, and put this negative side right in front of this ohm resistor. And then put the positive side right beside the negative. In simpler words, you're basically taking the negative rod, putting it 1 space below the ohm resistor, and putting the positive rod 1 space on the right of the negative rod. Now we'll do the exact same thing for the other resistors. I'm going to take my yellow one here, put the negative right beside, and then place the positive. Now do the exact same thing with the last one. Negative right below the ohm resistor, positive right beside the negative rod. And there you are. The LED light circuit is complete. Now we will add our multicolored wires and then we are ready to code. For our final step here, we are going to use our 3 multicolored wires. Once again, these colors are all of personal choice and these won't affect the code. Today, we are going to use these 3 digital pins in our code, so we will plug them in here on our Arduino. Digital pins 13, 12, and 11. These are right beside the ground pin. We're going to take our first multicolored wire here. Plug this, pay attention to the breadboard here. Plug this right on top of the positive rod of the LED light. So 1 grid above. And then plug this into our first pin here, digital pin 13. Now we're going to do the exact same things with the other 2 lights. Take your next wire, plug this right in front of the positive rod of your light, and then plug this into digital pin 12. Now the last one. And then plug the final one into digital pin 11. This will be used in the code. Now your building circuit is complete. We can connect this to code now. Plug in your USB to your computer or whichever electrical outlet you're using, and then plug the Arduino into. As you can see here, my code has been highlighted. This has been copied over from the caption in my video. This is copied from the Arduino IDE software system. This code for the sketch will be in my caption for the video, and all you would have to do is open the code and then download the Arduino IDE software, which would be in my caption as well, and then all you have to do is press upload here. So before you upload, if you would like, you can always press the verify button here in the top left corner. This will make sure that there are no mistakes. As you can see here, it says done compiling, and there are no red marks. This means that the code is successful and that there are no errors. Now I can press the upload button right beside the verify button. Now it is uploading. Once it says done uploading, check out your system. As you can see, the 3 lights are blinking in order. If you want to change the speed of any of these lights, all you would have to do is alter the speed here. As you can see, it says here 200 milliseconds, wait for 200 milliseconds, etc. All you would have to do is change this to a different amount and your lights will be blinking in a faster speed or a slower speed. Thank you for watching my tutorial today on how to make sequential blinking on an Arduino system. Please like and subscribe for more content on microcontrollers and how these amazing devices function and work. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye bye.